Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be showing you some simple tips and tricks in Scratch to make your projects better. So the first one is realistic gravity. So if we just position our cat up here and we do change Y by 10 and forever, and we click it, wait no, I'm -10, you can see that the cat just drops at a constant rate like this. And realistic gravity isn't really like that. So what we want is when the cat starts falling, it falls faster and faster the longer it falls. So what we're going to do, you can just use whatever variable you like. I'm going to get a one flag clicked and set my variable to 0. And what we're going to do here, we're going to forever change Y by my variable. So if we run that, you can see that that does nothing because my variable is currently 0. But if you change my variable by -1, you can see that if we run it, as soon as the cat starts falling, it starts falling faster and faster. But if you want the cat to jump, you can just simply drag out whatever key you want and set my variable to, for example, 15. The larger the number, the more it will jump. So we're running it, and I'll press the space key. You can see that our cat jumps up very smoothly. So yeah, that's very nice. So this second one is a size hack. So if we set the size here to, if we want our cat to be really big, we'll just do a really big number. You can see that the maximum is 540. We can't do anything bigger than that. But if we go into the costume sprite and we delete this, and now if we want the size to be, for example, 2000, it will let us because this costume is super small. But now if we change over back to the first costume, you can see that now our cat is insanely big. So that's really nice. And if you want to code it, I'll first set our cat back to 100% size. So for example, when space key pressed, we're going to make a new block. We're going to name it size hack, and we're going to make a new input size and another input named costume name, and we're going to click run without screen refresh. So in the define block, we're going to get a switch costume block, and we're going to switch it to the blank costume. We're just going to name it blank. And then we're going to set size to size, and we're going to switch costume to costume name. So in here, we're going to put one of these blocks. Then the size, we're going to put 1500. And in here, we're going to put, so the first costume is called costume 1. So I'll just copy that. And let's see if it works. So I'm going to press the space key. And as you can see, our cat is now 1500 size. So yeah, that's really cool. So this next one is very simple left and right arrow key. So if you're some random person, you might just do this. Now this is a very simple script and it works very nicely. But if you want a quicker arrow key movement, then you can do this. So get rid of all this And what you want to do is get a change x by block and the change y by block. And you want to go into operators and get a minus block and put it in there. Get 2 key pressed blocks. And in the change x by block, in the left input, you want to put key right arrow pressed, subtract key left arrow pressed. Duplicate that into the change y by block, change the right arrow to up arrow, subtract down arrow. So if you drag this out and you click it, you can see that it's 0 because I'm not pressing the key. But if I do press, it will be 1. But if I press the right arrow key, it will be 1. And if I press the left arrow key, it will be -1. And that's the same with the change y by block. So if we run that, you can see that we do have some movement, but it's very slow because every frame we're only moving by 1 pixel. So what you can do is you can get a multiply block or a plus block, whatever you prefer. And we can put something like 5. And now if we run that, you can see that now we have some very quick movement that you can do in less than a minute. So this next one is a better say block. So if you go in here, you grab a say block. So hello, if we click it, you can see that our cat says hello. But the speech bubble just instantly appears, and we don't want that. We want the letters to appear one by one. Of course, you could do this. And you could add some weight blocks in between. And if we run that, you can see that happens. But as you just saw, that took me a lot of time, so it's not really worth it. So we want to make 2 new variables. One called say and another called letter. So I'll just hide these and delete the my variable. And we're going to make a new block called say. And we're going to make a new input, a text. And we're not going to tick the run without screen refresh. So in this say text block, the first thing we want to do is set these 2 variables to blank. And now we're going to repeat length of text. We're going to change letter by 1, and we're going to set say to join and letter, join say letter of text. And now we're going to say our variable say. And now you can get a sound effect if you want. But that's optional. If you are going to pick a sound effect though, you're going to want to set pitch effect to pick random 0 to 5 before starting the sound. So after all of that, you want to wait 0.03 seconds. And after that, you're going to wait 1.5 seconds and say blank. So now if we get a say block and we'll put, for example, subscribe, you can see that it says it very quickly and each letter appears one by one. And I think that's a bit fast, so I'm going to set this to 0.1. Of course, you can set this to whatever suits you. So if we click this again, you can see that the letters appear a lot slower. So yeah, that's really cool. So this next one, in the costume editor, there are some tricks that I'm going to show you now. So if you're drawing a square or a circle and you want a perfect square, then while you're drawing the square, you can hold down shift, and now you have a perfect square. This works for circles as well. And if you want to draw a line and you want it to be perfectly straight or diagonal, you can draw the line. While holding shift, you can draw a line, a very straight line. And if you want to move an object, in only one way, for example horizontal, but you don't want it to go up or down, you can first hold on the object, and then you can hold shift while moving it. And now, as you can see, our object stays perfectly in place. This works for moving up and down as well. And so now, if you want to copy and paste a thing directly in its place, you can hold Alt and click on the object you want to duplicate. So now you have two. And this is not possible with just pressing copy and paste. So if we copy this and we paste, you can see that this is in a slightly different position than that. So yeah guys, that's the end of this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Bye.